Logan Palco Trojans, and then for Northern Valley, you'll have Jeremiah Hansen, Colton Bailey. We'll see some Clay Preston and maybe even some Drew Skipper in this one. But, man, it didn't take long, and here we go. We're going at it. Logan starts out in the man-to-man defense. His sides goes to the floor, and is going to be traveling as he tried to go around it. Man-to-man defense causes that first turnover here by Northern Valley. Northern Valley's going to start in a full court pressure situation here. Going to be manned up, man-to-man here. Ty Katz is going to work against Tallheim. Now over to Van Lays. The big kid not only patrols the middle, but he handles the rock out here when it comes to the press defense. Katz inside to Van Lays. Van Lays turns, tries to go over Theron Cox like we just talked about. Cox blocks the first one. The second one is no good. The rebound out of there by Sides, and here comes the Valley up to Tallheim. Tallheim kick back to Loya. And they're missing somebody as Logan's trying to match up here, and they do. Ty Katz and Bailey Sides going at each other on the point guard. It's going to be a fun one tonight. They've both done it all season long. Looks like Northern Valley's trying to run somewhat of a flex offense here. It's going to be key who gets off to the fast start here and gets the nerves out of them, because I think everybody's got some nerves. Sides fires the three. Newell comes up in him and gets the foul. Sides is going to get 3 free throw opportunities here. Newell thought he was pretty well straight up and down, trying to just close out on that shooter. Just a few inches too far as Sides lands on him as he comes down. So Sides to the rim, he'll shoot 3. First one is off to the right and no good. Sides has been quite the spark plug so far in this winning streak for Northern Valley. I think he's kind of a taken back seat when it comes to the scoring side, and really became a facilitator and allowed this Northern Valley offense to absolutely thrive. He knocks this one down. Last game out, Northern Valley had 4 players in double figures, and Sides is not one of them. He only had 8. Second one up. Or third one up, excuse me, no good. Van Lays controls the rebound. Ty Katz working his way around. Spin move inside. It's going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line. They could have given on one of 3 players for Northern Valley. We'll see who gets the foul call here.
Looked like it was on Theron Cox.
I thought so too, but now they're going to give it to Tallheim. Tallheim picks it up, which is probably a bigger deal. The guard versus the inside player, Theron Cox. Ty knocks down his first free throw. 1-1. I wanted a high-scoring game. We've only got now 2-1. Here we go. 2-1. Logan Palco out to an early lead. As we talked about defense, we talked about free throws in the beginning here. Harley, it's going to be coming down to the details in this one, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Free throws are going to be a big part.
Sides his lob inside to Cox. Cox kind of has to go under the basket to grab a hold of it, but he controls it and then back up underneath and scores. Northern Valley now up 3-2. Cox has been big in their last few games. Beautiful pass by Van Lays over to Sparks for the easy one. Van Lays could have went up with that one, but found the wide open Ian Sparks just coming in on filling on the other side, and that easy one for Ian Sparks. You don't want to get that score going if you're Northern Valley. Back inside to Cox. Turns, looks, skip pass over here to Loya. Loya's guarded by Hogan. That's one of my favorite matchups too, is both those guys are extremely long. Nobody's guarding Brands, and he scores. Sides has got 2 assists already in the game. Brands will capitalize this one. Sparks now for inside. They try to lob it into Van Lays, taken out of there by Cox. Cox tries to push it to Brands, and Brands does not control it. Northern Valley kid got to value each one of those possessions. This one will be turned over, and Logan to key it in the corner. Lob inside to Van Lays, knocked out of there by Tallheim, but they're going to say it's off Van Lays last. So Northern Valley picks it up. There was 2 times down the court. They're trying to get the ball inside. Maybe Coach Delmont and Coach Sides had the same game plan coming into this one. Both of them trying to get it inside and establish their big man early. This one goes into Cox with the left hand up and in. That's Theron Cox's second bucket of the game. Good bounce pass by Tallheim. 3 buckets from Northern Valley, 3 assists from Northern Valley. Katz is going to get bumped by Foster Brands on the side. They're going to talk about it here. As we had 2 of them coming together. Which one they're going to give it to? Yes, Foster Brands picks it up. Team second, his first personal foul. So Van Lays will play it in from about halfway from the corner to the block here into Katz. Now Newell swing it to Hogan. Hogan inside to Van Lays, working on Cox again, straight up and down. They're going to foul on Brands. Brands is going to pick up his second foul quickly in this one. He's coming over to double Van Lays. It's not a bad strategy because when Van Lays catches it that deep, he's tough, isn't he, Harley?
Yeah, he's pretty tough. But, just by me playing versus these guys, my senior year, if you get to that backside of them, set your feet, they're going to turn into you, take a charge, you go the other way.
It'll be interesting to see if they can figure that one out as Logan is now, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Loya tries to squeeze it into Cox. Newell, Katz knocked it out of there. Now they'll kick it to Newell. Newell off of Hogan, going to be turned over. Loya's long arms got in there, and Hogan thought he could control it, but it just goes off his fingertips. Northern Valley will take over. High ball screen here. Colton Bailey into the game for the 2 fouls of Foster Brands. This one's turned over by Loya, and we're going to have a timeout by Coach Delmont. I think Coach Delmont just wanted to settle the troops there a little bit and say, hey, relax, boys. We're doing just fine here. Let's execute a little bit of offense. They haven't really got a whole lot of offensive scheme going together, a lot of one-on-one as they're trying to dump it inside here again to Van Lays, but it's kicked out of bounds by Loya. So deep in the corner. Hogan's going to have to play it in. Get it to Katz, going for a big lob. Here's Van Lays. He's going to get up. He pump faked. I wish I had my replay button. Do they have it? No, they don't. Van Lays with a great play. He takes the lob because there was nobody on that far side. And he pump fakes, gets Cox in the air, and then calmly goes up and knocks this one down. He's going to go in for the 3-point play here. Dylan Van Lays with his 3rd free throw attempt on the game. It is good. So Dylan Van Lays with 4. I love the fact that each one of these teams is really trying to push it into the rim. This one thrown up by Sides, no good. Rebound by Cox. Loya left open for 3. It'll be long and no good. Sparks and Colton Bailey. Man, those are 2 bangers over there just going at each other trying to get position. This one's going to go off Colton Bailey. Logan to control it into the corner with Van Lays. I like the pace of this one. What do you think, Harley?
Yeah, it's a fast-paced game, and right there's what I'm talking about is Ian. He's not scared. He's physical. He'll go after the ball.
Katz goes around 3 defenders, gets one in the air, then hesitates and follows it up. Hard-fought rebound by Van Lays, but he can't put it together at the end of it. Sides is going 1-on-4. Nowhere to go. Kicks it to Loya. Loya now back to Sides to try and reset the offense. Big lob inside, going to be picked by Van Lays. And, I didn't see that. Sparks had to go recapture that outlet pass. 8-7 now. Logan Palco with the lead off of Van Lays' free throw. Trying to go around a high ball screen as Newell, and he does. Katz working on the freshman Tallheim out top. Sparks. Hesitation, dribble, now gets it to Katz. Left open for 3. He'll fire the 3. He'll make the 3. He went under. The defender, Tallheim, went under the screen, giving Katz the opportunity to just sit there calmly and just knock it down, and he did. 2:25 to go here in this first quarter. High ball screen here, and Tallheim says, I can do it too. This one's left short, long out front. It's Cox versus Katz. What's going to happen? Cox blocks his shot, and no good. Cox's second block of the game already early. Tallheim, nice dump pass inside to Colton Bailey with a left hand up and in. 6 foot tall, but goes over the 6'4" Van Lays and still scores it. That's the first points off the bench here from Northern Valley. Newell to the rim, pump fake. No whistle, gonna stay here with Logan. I wish I had my replay button figured out. But then again, I've been told I use that a little too much, so we'll just stay here. You'll just have to believe me. Van Lays, a little lob to Katz. Into streaking Newell, who dumps it down into Van Lays. Hard-fought battle under there, but Newell comes away with a rebound, throws it up. He's going to be fouled by Colton Bailey, and he will go to the line. Jaden Newell, the junior, he'll visit the free throw line as this one goes against Colton Bailey. His first team fifth. Splash for Newell. He's a good shooter, isn't he, Harley?
Oh, yeah, you can't leave him open anywhere.
So far, 5 for 6 from the line for Logan Palco. That's how you win close games, is right here hitting your free throws early. Jaden Newell knocks them both down. Logan's got 6 from the line, now leading 13-9 here as we go under 1:30 left to go in the first quarter. High screen and roll. Loya's a little long for Colton Bailey. It'll be turned over. Into the game now is Josh Hewlin and Jeremiah Hansen for the Northern Valley. Katz gets away with a walk, but still scores it as he goes baseline. Nobody stopped him, turned and scored. High, it's going to be a blocking foul. Could have gone either way. Big collision there by Loya, grabbing his wrist. And Van Lays, who kind of stands up going, whoa, man, that was a big collision. So this one goes against Van Lays. And Loya will go to the line to shoot 2. That's the story of this one early. If you're Northern Valley, you don't want it to continue because they are 1 for 4 from the line. And Logan is 6 for 7.
Yeah, free throws are huge.
Into the game here we have Stoss. Loya makes the second one. Drew Skimper, Clay Preston, ripped out of there by Loya. He picked Katz's pocket with a dump pass. Colton Bailey could not make the layup. Katz to push into the corner. Katz on the wing now to Josh Hewlin. Trying to get it inside and does to Van Lays where they got to automatically double him. Back inside to Van Lays. Now Katz on the wing. Swings into the corner to the Hewlin. The big left-hander thought about throwing it up. This one's going to be fired away long, no good. In there was Thompson. 30 seconds to go as Logan Palco up 15-10. Dribble handoff here. Hansen, nobody matches him. He'll pull for 3. This one's no good. Fought for. Clay Preston with a nice rebound. Dump inside to Skimper. Nobody marches. Loya, no good. Just along on that one for Loya as we're under 10 now and under 7. Can Katz get it off? This is what a good point guard can do. He facilitates, stops at the volleyball line, lets it fly, no good. And we are going to go to the second quarter. Counteractive as well for both teams, as both teams have tried to shove it in and got the ball turned over multiple times, just trying to go into their bigs. Here's Hogan. Into the corner to Sparks. Dribble pass off here to Katz. Trying to find Landlays. Cannot happen. Sparks working on Brands. Nice dump down. 15-footer for Van Lays. No good. Big rebound inside. That's Connor Knepp. He got position and he put that one right back up and in. 17-10, Logan up now early. Sides, working on Sparks. Tosses out to Tallheim in the corner. Pump fake, trying to go inside to Cox, nowhere to find him. Sides is going to go to the rim, going to run out of space and going to be pushed in there with Sparks and Van Lays. Tough to make a play when you're going against those two inside, right, Harley?
Oh, yeah.
Hogan's got a dead ball out here top, smothered by Tallheim. They get it to Knipp in the corner. It's going to be tied up in there by Sides. Good play by Sides, and Northern Valley will control. Newell's going to come back in here for Logan Palco as Ty Katz will sit. So Sparks, Hogan, Knipp, Van Lays, Newell, Tallheim, Cox, Brands, Loya, Sides. That'll set our lineup here for both teams. Flex cutting. Northern Valley here's finally getting into some offense. Brands fires a three, going to be way long on this one as he tried to go over Van Lays. Controlled by Hogan. And Katz is saying, let's just set the offense here, boys. We're up 17-10, no need to hurry. Inside to Van Lays. Turns, tries to fire over Cox, no good. Tallheim rebounds. Actually, the little guy, Tallheim, is second on the team in rebounds, almost 7 a game. Does a good job of controlling the boards. Tallheim with a beautiful move to the rim and scores. There was a big, there were two bigs in there. Cox and Van Lays kind of locked up, and Tallheim just went around both of them and put it in.
That's good patience there.
17-12 lead for the Trojans. Knipp inside to Newell. Back outside, Hogan for three. No good, air ball. A push inside as Theron Cox had two hands in the back of Van Lays, and that'll pick up his second foul. So Cox is going to have to go take a seat with this one. Colton Bailey will replace him. You take out a 6'3" long man, and you bring in a bruiser in Colton Bailey, but he only stands 6 foot tall. Sparks thought about a three, goes around Brands, but Sides sticks his hand in there and picks it away. 1-on-3, Sides is going to try to go, and wow, what a pick by Newell. As Sides faked it to the middle, Newell busted it right across the arms and right across the ball. Northern Valley's lucky to control it because Van Lays was trying to save it, had his foot on the line. What a play by Newell. Nobody matches Sides on this one. He's going to pull up for a 15-footer. No good. Katz is fought with that rebound for by Bailey, and he's going to get a foul. He can't get these cheap ones like that. That's his second one. So two of the bigs there for Northern Valley going to pick up 2 fouls. This one goes in the books against Colton Bailey. Team's 7th as Hanson in at guard now for, and Loya will sit for Northern Valley. Logan Palco stays hot from the free throw line. Jaden Newell makes his 3rd in a row. This one's going to be short, but it's going to have a nice touch on it and roll on into the rim. 19-12, the Trojans lead. Skip pass to Brands. He's going to the rim, and he's going to be fouled. Sparks thought he was in good position, thought he was straight up. They're going to say he was in there for a blocking foul. It was good eyes by Sides, but sometimes that call's tough on either side. He could have gone either way. But this one is going to be put Brands to the line, where he makes his first of his 2 free throw attempts.
That was good on Foster's part, taking it hard and taking it strong to the hoop.
Second one for Brands is also good. Northern Valley's going to stay in this full court man-to-man pressure. As Hogan all the way inside. Hewlin with a nice pump fake. He'll go to the rim and up and in. Josh Hewlin. It don't matter who Coach Delmont pulls off that bench. They're ready to go. Brands to fire. This three is going to be just long, controlled by Newell. Newell's out in front of all the Huskies. He's going to have a wide open attempt. Flips it up and over his head as he protects the basketball with his body, and he scores it. How about that one, Harley? Well, I couldn't even say it fast enough. His sides finds Colton Bailey.
Know how important and vital it is to keep.
Your health is their top priority.
I'm so excited I can't even push the right button, Harley, but we're back in here to basketball. Open in the corner is Hewlin. He splashes it. The big man had made a couple threes earlier in these matchups. Josh Hewlin comes in with 5 off the bench. His sides tries to go into the corner. Too strong. Big 10-point lead now for Logan Palco. Josh Hewlin with 5 in the quarter coming off the bench. I tried to get that out earlier, and I got confused with what was going on the court. Didn't know where to go with it. This one goes inside to Van Lace. It's a tough matchup. They got a double, and they do. Van Lace tries to skip over to Hewlin, and it's broke up there by the cutting sides. There's not enough size on that floor right now for Northern Valley to not have to double Van Lace when he gets it that deep. Cats back steps for a three, rattles out. Brands to control the rebound. Lob inside to Colton Bailey is shoved by Hewlin. He's going to be fouled, but that is only going to be the 4th foul here on Logan Palco. So the 4th foul on Logan Palco is that for it, and Hewlin's first. Sides whips it over to Hansen. End of the quarter, Sides is left alone, fires. This one's going to be long. Rebound, Jeremiah Hansen. Northern Valley getting a second opportunity at this one. Second opportunities on both sides of the floor have been quite well controlled by the respective teams. Nobody's really given up a whole lot of offensive second chance points as Brands goes to the rim. It's going to be a charging foul. Van Lace come underneath of him and got in position as Brands pump faked all the way at the three-point line. Van Lace had his feet all the way at the blocks just waiting on him. Good defensive play by Van Lace, and that is the 3rd foul on Foster Brands in this one. So Cox with 2, Colton Bailey with 2, Foster Brands with 3. All the bigs for Northern Valley are in a bit of a foul trouble. Northern Valley's got to go small. So they bring in Loya now. He's playing, instead of the guard, he's playing more of the forward position. So you got 4 guards out there. Sides, Tallheim, Hansen, and Loya. This one's picked off by Hansen and over to Sides, who leaves it for Tallheim. Goes to the rim, swatted by Hogan, but he got him with the body. The long arms of Hogan reached out and smacked that one into the stage. But Tallheim to the line, and he will calmly step there and knock down these two. Hogan must have just got him enough in the body to allow that official to make that call.
And you know they always say the swinging motion is what sets a ref off.
Yeah, I agree with it.
That's what I was told playing in high school.
But I'm pretty flamboyant too, so, you know. Tallheim knocks the first one down and the second one. Kenton Tallheim now with 4 in the game. As Hewlin sits, Ian Sparks back in. So Hogan, Sparks, Newell, Katz, Van Lace, Sides, Colton Bailey, Tallheim, Hansen, and Loya. Nobody stops Katz all the way around. Going to be another charging call? I think so. Yeah, they're going to get Katz as he tried that same play a little earlier, and it was really successful. Nobody stopped him. This time, I believe it was Hansen or Loya got in there and stopped it. Northern Valley's chipping away at this, and this would help if Loya makes this one. He doesn't. Katz with a strong rebound, but couldn't quite control it as he dives out of bounds trying to save it. Good hustle there by Ty Katz. Northern Valley will have it underneath. 2:53 to go. Northern Valley quick squeeze pass inside to Colton Bailey, goes up over Van Lace and scores it. Don't know how he does that sometimes, how he can get it over bigs, but he certainly does it all the time. Newell now to Katz, now swing it to Sparks. Sparks trying to get it into Van Lays, and he's doubled quickly. Hogan left open for a three. Great pump fake, and he gets called for the travel. If you watch it on a replay, when he goes to pump fake, he establishes his right foot as his pivot foot, and then his first step out of there is with his left foot. It's a travel, even though it's a great move there by Hogan. Back inside they go to Colton Bailey, who Sparks has got him matched up now. Colton Bailey with 6 in there as Northern Valley's made a lot of their points from inside here tonight. Sides will fire the three over Hogan. It's going to be no good. Newell with this one. Sides has been cold so far in this one. Skip past Sparks. Under 2 to go. Logan's lead now just 6, where it was as big as 10 at one point. Katz in the corner. Denies the screen, goes to the rim, up and in. Ty Katz. That's how you go about a high ball screen, isn't it, Harley?
Yeah, that's good. That's good being aggressive.
Long three by Tallheim, no good. Good rebound by Hansen. Kicks out to Sides for another three. No good. Van Lays to control this one. Gets it to Katz. Van Lays is just a monster on the boards, man. Nothing happening right now on this court that he's not controlling from the board side of it. Leads Logan Palco in rebounds. Same position here. Katz decides to go all around the screen. Now they swing it back to Newell. Hogan working on Loya. Now to get it to Newell. Inside to Van Lays. The double team does not come. He kicks it back to Newell. Now they lob it inside to Van Lays. Ripped out of there. Colton Bailey just kind of grabbed a hold of it and pulled it. Good play, but the whole ball is going to stay here with Logan. So under a minute to go here. 28-20. Drop pass to Katz, step back like a little fader, and he knocks it in, man. That's a tough play by Katz. Dribble weave here by Northern Valley. His sides goes to the rim, but this one's picked off by Katz. Katz not only doing it on the offensive side, he's doing it on the defensive side as well. Newell left open. You told me not to do that, didn't you, Harley? This one rattles in and out. Long passes. Loya was cherry picking, but Sides just leads him too much. It'll be a turnover. As Loya leaked out of there after that first one, trying to get an easy one, Logan has stretched this lead right back to 10 points. 30-20. They lead with the ball, trying to continue to stretch it. They just don't stop the ball. Foul will go against Hansen. 2 shots here for Newell.
1-1.
No, they didn't call him for shooting?
Not sure. One ref said 1-1. One ref said 2 shots.
Well, doesn't matter. He makes the first one, so he'll get a second shot one way or the other.
Yeah. And that's one thing Northern Valley needs to start doing is taking it to the rim with all their big guys in there. Start getting them in some foul trouble.
How about the half by Jaden Newell from the free throw line? He's got 6 for 6 from the free throw line as Loya dribbles it off his right foot with just under 5 to go. Logan now trying to get another shot off here to stretch this lead. Van Lays will go long. He does. Newell. Sparks is open. If they can get him the ball, he'll fire the left-hander up. Just no good. The teardrop doesn't fall for him, but he really doesn't care as his team takes a 12-point lead into halftime. Logan Palco looking good. Theron Cox and Foster Brands. Knipp, Newell, Katz, Hogan, and Sparks as Van Lays does not start the second half. Long three in here by Brands is no good. As I look over to the sideline, Van Lays, who you'd anticipate being in there, is sitting kind of uncomfortably over there on that bench. I wonder if we missed something there in the first half, Harley.
Yeah, I don't know.
Inside to Knipp, no good. Northern Valley up fast. Here's Brands, and he'll go up and over Sparks and score. Talk about something that could impact this one. If you take Van Lays out of the lineup for Logan, where's the presence inside going to come from? Katz, nice pass here to Newell. Sparks now to Hogan. Foot on the line, drains the long two-pointer. Loya to the rim, and he's hammered. I don't know what they're going to do. Are they going to count that as the last one as a three? As Loya went to the rim and got the bucket. No, he missed the bucket. He missed the bucket. He'll shoot two. The foul was on Knipp. Hogan had both his feet on the line, but the book goes it a three-pointer. And that's what happens. There ain't no way of changing it now.
No.
They're not going to ask us our opinion. Loya's second one is good as well. Katz to the rim, charging call. The whistles going against Katz on this one as he picks up the charge. The officials talking to Coach Delmont over there. He says he probably got away with it, but he dipped his shoulder into him. That was my interpretation. What did you think, Harley?
Yeah, he dipped his shoulder.
Flex cutting Brands inside. He's going to have it knocked out by Sparks. Northern Valley underneath will inbound. Tallheim pumps, swings it all the way around to a wide open side. He'll fire this three, and he makes it. It's what Bailey Signs needs to start this half. He drains that one. Long pass sides with the pick. 4-on-3 Northern Valley. Flip over to inside to Cox, and great play by Newell as he's going out of bounds. Picks it up, throws it off at Theron Cox. Trojans will control the ball. I missed one on my score sheet here. Who hit the three here for Logan? Start this one off.
I'm not sure.
I missed it too, so we missed that one. Hogan inside to Knipp, and in. So I think we got our answer here. I think it was Knipp, actually. Foul's going to go against Sparks here on a hold. Northern Valley get it on the side as Van Lays is holding an ice pack on the back of his head. I don't know if we're going to see any more of Dylan Van Lays here tonight. I don't want to speculate, but it don't look like he's going to come back into this one. As Hewlin comes in and Sparks to sit. Sparks had picked up his second foul.
Be a good opportunity for Northern Valley to take it at him now.
Big lob inside to Cox, takes his time, goes up with it, no good. Hogan controls the rebound. Hogan's going to have to go battle inside with no Van Lays. They go inside to Knipp again, and he scores. That's 6 in the quarter for Knipp. Cox going right up and over Knipp on this side. It's like an inside game on both sides. Cat spin move inside, pumps, fakes, hesitates, gets it blocked in there from Loya, and he'll control and bring the other way. Nobody matches sides, flips it over to Tallheim. He puts it up on the rim. He'll go to the line for two as Newell kind of got his feet tripped up and going to get the foul call. Tallheim to the line where he's 2 for 2 on the night. Short for the first one. second one is up and good. Long pass, swatted out of there by Loya. So Tallheim made 1 for 2. The man of the third quarter, Knipp, trying to get position inside. Hogan trying to get it to him. Now to Hewlin, now to Katz. Thought about a three, goes into the quarter to Newell. Jump stop inside, flips back to Katz. Gets it inside to Knipp. It's going to go up and over Cox. No good. Brands with the rebound. Kicks it to sides, and they'll push. Lob inside to Cox. Nobody looking, and he's up and over and puts this one in. Kind of flipped it over his head. Kind of a creative shot there by Cox. Turnover by Katz, and that doesn't happen very much. He does a really good job of controlling the ball. Most times out here, doesn't matter who's pressuring him. This time he gets whistled for the carry as Northern Valley's cut this lead down to 8. Colton Bailey in for Cox. Northern Valley weaving it up top. Logan is switching all of them. Backcourt cut sides. Stripped out of there by Sparks. As there's a heads-up play there by Katz. As he's taking off on the dribble, he stops in front of Sides. Sides is going to get the foul call on him. Those two go at each other constantly. First one on Sides. First on Northern Valley in the half. As Sparks gets his feet tangled up and goes to the ground. One more possession like that, and Coach Delmont's going to have to talk to him, I'm going to guess. Don't you think, Harley?
Yeah, that's one thing about Ian Sparks. You know, he's physical and all, but he can't let it get to his head.
Inside Brands goes up and over Hewlin. Big rebound by Sparks. That's what we're talking about. The intensity and the just sheer out strength of Sparks just rips that one away. Speaking of ripped, there was Loya. Loya ripped Katz out front, and he picks up his third foul. Now we got something to talk about here as he has to watch himself. Loya just picked his pocket out front with them long arms. Katz picks up his third foul. Northern Valley keeps chipping away at this one. A couple sloppiness here for the Northern Valley side, just not valuing each one of those possessions that they got. Katz against Newell again, or against Loya again. Hesitates, dribble, nice play, Ty Katz. That's a senior point guard just making things happen. Sides drop pass for Bailey, Colton Bailey, and he puts it in. Sides went all the way to the rim and then dropped it for him. Nobody there because three of them tried to stop Sides. Foul on the floor. Oh, man. Hit him hard on the floor, got the shot up and in. What do you think about that one, Harley?
I don't know about that one.
It's a foul, goes in the books against Tallheim. Count the bucket for Newell. He'll continue his big game and stays perfect at the free throw line. Loya now weaved to Tallheim, gets away with it there as Hogan should have ended up with it. Gets it to Brands in the corner. Northern Valley's got to get some offense rolling here. 11-point lead. We've got a foul on Newell on the screen. As he busted through that screen, it looks like. Thompson's going to come in for Newell as Newell now has 3.
And that's big for Northern Valley. Just start getting all of them in foul trouble.
So the 5'11 Thompson has to come in. He's a senior. Long pass to Loya. Nobody understands that ball's not in until it's in. He could have jumped on that line all he wanted to or gone to the other side of it. As long as that ball hasn't been possessed yet, he can go anywhere. Good call by the official. Thompson to the rim. No good. Big man rebounds there by Sparks. They're going to give a foul to Colton Bailey.
Yeah, that looked pretty clean to me.
It happens.
Can't get them all, right?
Can't get them all. Done a little bit of that, done a little bit of this. I understand it a little bit. Sparks short on this one. What do they always say, though? Ball don't lie?
Something like that.
Something like that? They say that in GP?
No.
They don't say that in LI either. Sparks misses them both. Sides. Dump side inside to Cox. Going against Sparks now. Flip it around. Sides will fire the 3. This one's going to be way short and an air ball for Sides. Trojan long pass out here to Newell or Hewlin. Sparks to set the offense now to Katz, who whips it over to Hogan. Hewlin now to Katz in the corner. Thompson into Hewlin. Stolen by Sides. 2-on-1, Sides all the way to the rim. Blocked by Hogan. Hogan didn't get anybody on that one. He slapped that one away as it got up high. I don't know what they're going to do here. Is this is the same play that happened a little bit earlier. Katz is in front of a guy, and he's trying to go at him from the backside of it. And the referees are going to talk about it, figure out what they want to call here so they can be consistent. I like the fact that they're going to talk about this one and not make a knee-jerk reaction on this one. The foul will go an offensive foul on Katz. It's a tough call, and it's very difficult for the officials to interpret that as Katz is in front of him and kind of throws it in reverse there a little bit. Wouldn't you say, Harley?
Yeah.
And usually that goes against Sides.
Yeah, usually.
Usually that goes against Sides. But two of them came together here in half court and talked about it. Anyways, goes in the books. Is the 4th foul on Ty Katz. Inside to Cox, tries to flip it over to Colton Bailey and does. He goes up and in and scores it and hoop and the harm, and he'll go to the line.
That's what Northern Valley needs to just keep doing, is working it down low. Get those big guys in fouls. You know, one's already out. He's not even.
The foul went against Thompson. And he does make good on that three-point play. Northern Valley's going to pick up full court here with Katz out of the game. So right now you got 2 starters down here for Logan Palco as Van Lays is out, and so is Katz. Turnover here. Sides got his hands in there and picked it out of there. Nobody going to guard Loya. Thought about a 3, gets it to Sides in the corner. Skip pass to Hanson. Inside to Cox, turns, fires, long, no good, but offensive rebound controlled, and no good for Colton Bailey. Sparks comes away with it. Under 40 to go here in the 4th quarter. Long 3, no good by Knipp. Foul on, Who's it going on? Newell? Foul goes against Newell. That's the 10th foul against the Logan Trojans here in the quarter, and that's Newell's 4th foul. We talked about it early about how they wanted to stay physical all the way through this game, but the fouls are starting to add up significant, especially when you take Van Lays off the court. So Sides' free throw on the 1-and-1 is no good. If I'm the Trojans here, I hold for one shot as Hogan's now got to run the point as both Katz and Newell sit. They lob it inside to Hewlin, and he gets fouled by Drew Skimper, who's into the game here for Northern Valley along with Clay Preston. I like what Sides is doing here, is not trying to get a cheap one on his bigs, trying to end the quarter out with some of the young bigs as the freshman Skimper comes in, but he's got to foul here to stop Josh Hewlin from scoring, make him earn it at the free throw line, and this one's just a little bit long. Second one for Josh is also no good. Goes over to, well, I had one official point one way, the other way. But everybody's playing like it's Northern Valley, so I guess it's Northern Valley's. With under 20, now 15 to go here in the quarter. Northern Valley could use a bucket to bring this one even closer. Zone now for the Trojans as they fell into a 2-3 zone, trying to keep them out of the lane. Clay Preston, now Tallheim with 4. Sides to take an NBA 3. This one's no good and long, controlled by Thompson. And that will take us to the 4th quarter. Got to play a clean game of basketball here. You don't put yourself in a position here to get another foul call and change the aspect of this one. As Newell's going to start the half on the 4th quarter on the bench, and Sparks fires a 3, no good, controlled by Brands up to Loya. You don't want to get a cheap one here, getting yourself out early. A terrible pass by Tallheim as he was trying to get it to Brands, and it's no good. Northern Valley won the 3rd quarter 16-12. But they're still got the lead here as Katz tight ropes around, flips it up to Hogan, and no good. Brands has got it now to Sides. Stops in transition to Loya. All the way to the rim with a little floater. Blocking underneath by who? Katz is gone. Katz trying to draw the foul is out with 35 seconds into this 4th quarter. Talk about a big moment in this one. Katz has controlled this game from the point the entire way. This is his 5th foul. He's done. Loya puts this one in.
That's something that Northern Valley just needs to keep doing the rest of the 4th quarter, is getting the basketball down low, drawing fouls.
Loya as well. Skip pass to Hogan. So Hogan's got to handle a lot of the ball here because Newell also has got 4 fouls. He's come back in here for Katz. This whistle's going to go against Loya. Loya's first. Team 5th. Northern Valley's in the double bonus already in this one. So you got to pay attention where your shooters are here now on the floor. You got to watch where Newell and Sparks and Hewlin all are here. And Hogan hadn't let one rip yet until now. Oh, I thought he was going to fire that one. Saved there by Sparks, but he couldn't keep his feet as Hogan didn't look comfortable in that position that whole time. He's got to have the confidence to rip that 3 when he was open. He can make that shot. I've seen him do it. He just needs the confidence to do it. 2-3 zone here implied by the Trojans. Flip it inside, lazy pass, but Sides bails him out, picks one off, long 3, no good. Hewlin comes away. A lot of turnovers here by both teams, and here's Newell with the turnover because Tallheim took it from him to the rim, up and in with the left hand and scores. Kenton Tallheim, the freshman, took it right at him. Sparks to Hewlin. Now that's a backcourt, but they didn't catch it in time. About this one is we got 6.5 to go.
It's like what I said in pregame, you know. As long as you take it down Logan Palco, they're going to foul. And that's what Northern Valley needs to do is they need to take it down low and keep drawing fouls.
This one goes against Tallheim. Tallheim's third. Trying to get a little bit too much into that one. You want to keep Logan off the foul stripe. And that fouls Newell out. He fouls Newell out as he's trying to protect the ball. Swings his elbows. Does not make contact with Tallheim. And that's going to be his 5th foul, and he is out. That's a tough whistle. Coach Delmont over there is asking for the explanation. Newell just trying to create a little space, swing some elbows. Harley, if you want to look at the rule book, it's the actual correct call, but heck of a time to make it.
It's definitely a momentum changer.
Definitely a momentum changer. Tallheim goes to the line, the best free throw shooter on the season, knocks this one in.
And you got to capitalize on these. You know, you get 2 free throws and the possession of the basketball.
So Tallheim misses this one, but Northern Valley will control it as the 2 main guards for Logan, Newell and Katz, are sitting. Van Lays has been out all half, as we hate to speculate, but he's sitting over there, but it doesn't look like he's going to play much anymore. And this one's going to be picked off by Thompson. There's a senior coming in off the bench saying, I'm not losing this one to Northern Valley because we just don't like Northern Valley. We ain't going to let them beat them here. Good play by Thompson. Sparks working on sides, going to have this one picked. And now what are we going to have? Because Cox turned with his elbow and absolutely caught Sparks in the grill and knocked him hard. Foul's going to go against Sparks is the problem. And the crowd is not liking this much as we're going to hold here a second as Sparks got drilled. Sparks is going to take a seat. It's his 3rd. Cox came away with the rebound and just turned and caught Sparks right under the chin with that elbow. On one side, it was a tee. This side, it's just a basketball play is what the officials are going to interpret it as.
Yeah, to me it looked just like a triple threat turn on a pivot foot and so happened to catch him with an elbow.
Northern Valley has had a few opportunities from the free throw stripe, not making it happen as Logan has continued to hold on to this lead from the beginning all the way through. Cox's 2nd is good. 1 possession game as we got a new player there on the floor. I don't even have him written in my book. I got to go look. Knepp tries a 3 in the corner, no good. Northern Valley's pushing, going to try and tie this one up right here. Tallheim goes. Gets called for the travel. Tallheim gets called for the travel. Sparks is going to come right back in. Anthony Temple is going to sit down again. He was a player that I hadn't had written down. Coach Delmont clapping, trying to lead these troops, saying, relax, boys, we're all right. As Sparks at his 2nd straight turnover. Lob up over here to Loya. He's going to fire this one up and in. Don't look now. We got a tie ball game. This one hit out by Cox, and it'll be Logan's ball underneath. Northern Valley's picked up the pressure all the way around. Hogan. This one's picked off, but he gets it back. Coming out, and he'll settle his sides is all over him. Gets the ball into Knepp. He's doubled, steps through. Good play by Knepp, but no good. And holy cow, Sparks came through there hard. Sparks is going to get this foul on this one. He's just going hard at the rim. We've talked about it all game. He's a very they called a T on him?
No, they called a T on Foster Brands.
I missed it. Help me out, Harley. What happened?
Must have said something right by the ref because he turned quick and threw the T.
So if you want to go back on this one, you're going to have to help me replay it as well, because Sparks goes hard after a rebound, which is fine. He's a very physical player. That's what he does. And it goes through Cox. So Cox goes to the line. He's going to shoot 2 because we're in the double bonus. Then the technical foul on Foster Brands, giving him 4. This one good by Cox. Northern Valley takes their first lead of the second half. So they'll shoot them in order. Cox makes them both. He's made his last 3 out of 4 here tonight. Now we're going to shoot the technical fouls. Foster Brands must have said something. I did not see it. Harley saw it a little bit.
It looked like the explanation from the ref to Valley's coach was clapping in the other player's face.
Air ball in here by Knipp. He's had a heck of a second half, and he's a lot better shooter than that. Connor's second one is good. Coach Delmont holding on to those timeouts deep into the vest because he knows this is going to be a one-possession game all the way through. I mean, we've already done this twice where it turned into a one-possession game. What would surprise anybody if we end up there again? Hogan running the point now with the left hand, trying to find somewhere to go with it. That's a 5-second count by Hogan as Tallheim closely guarded him for a 5-second count. I could feel it coming. Harley, could you feel it coming too?
Yeah, I could feel it. And I think he could feel it too.
Both of us could see it coming. Into the corner, Brands is open for 3. Air ball. Knipp comes away with it. Long and over all of them. Northern Valley with a 1-point lead as we're under 5 to go. High ball scream, Hogan and Sparks. Sparks loses his dribble now to Knipp. Logan has forgot that they got inside players. They need to get inside right here, right now, and they do. To Josh Hewlin, he'll turn, and he'll go to the line. The officials are going to run their whistle right now as the game's kind of testy, would be a good way to put it, Harley. And any contact underneath on a shot like that, you're going to bet that they're going to call that foul, and you're going to go shoot free throws. Josh Hewlin can shoot them. He's going to see if he can knock down both of these. Yes.
You know, if he knocks this down, the second shot, clock management is going to be big, big, big for whoever has the lead after the shot.
And I spoke through it. What do we got? We got a shove. As Sides, Colton Bailey, and Connor Knipp all fighting for the ball. Sides picks it up and runs into the stands. And a foul call against Knipp.
There was a shove in there. But like you said, any contact, they're going to start calling.
And you understand that. You've played this game a long time. You know, in these games, in these fourth quarters like this, you can get a whistle. And it's just whether you're going to go get it or avoid it. Simple as can be. Science misses his first. Second attempt is, oh man, it crawled in. Didn't feel like crawling in, but it did. How big is that two-pointer versus a three-pointer that Hogan had his foot on the line earlier in this one right now, huh?
It's pretty big.
Pretty big. Here's Hogan at the top of the key, now to Thompson. Thompson goes around sides now into the corner. They get it dumped inside to Hewlin. Straight up and down, and he scores it over Foster Brands. Josh Hewlin Heck of a play there, right at Branson, capitalizes. Into the corner to Brands. He's going baseline. He's going to get called for the travel. As Logan Palco now up 1 as we're under 4 to go. Both teams in the bonus. Northern Valley in the double bonus. Hogan at the point. Calling for a screen here as Loya's all over him. Gets a backdoor cut to Sparks. Sparks tries to sneak it through. Tallheim knocks it out of bounds. Logan underneath will throw it in with Hewlin. Sparks deep in the corner. Gets it inside here to Hewlin, and that foul's going to go against Cox. Cox is 3rd, team 9th. Hewlin back to the line and makes that one as well. He got another opportunity as Sides is going to go to this guy is Drew Skimper, a freshman off the bench. Heck of a percentage shooter. You lose a little bit on the defensive and the muscle side of it, but you gain on the shooting side of it. Hewlin makes them both, and they are up now 3 points in this one. Tallheim now to Loya. No look inside, now to Drew Skipper. He's going to go up and no good, but Cox there with the rebound. The left hand is no good. He'll go to the line.
Free throws are big this late in the
Free
game,
throws
too.
are huge right here. Thompson gets the foul call, his 2nd. Double bonus now for the Huskies. Theron Cox, this one off to the left just a little bit and rims out of there. Defense, offense kind of here, right here with Colton Bailey and Drew Skimper as the substitutions right there. Cox's 2nd one is good. Long pass forward to Hogan. Hogan skips it all the way to Nip. He's going to put it up on the rim. No good. Controlled by Tallheim. Tallheim is out of bounds. The ball will go over to Logan. Feel the intensity in this gym, and it's not even either one of these two teams' homes gym, right? Normally you match these two teams up here and they're at one of the other's home court, and it is a crazy mess atmosphere that is so much fun to be a part of. We're here, a part of it here at OpenSpaceSports.com, and I hope you feel like you're a part of it here at home. Here's Thompson as now we're under 3 to go. Logan Palco with the 2-point lead. Northern Valley matched up all the way man-to-man everywhere. This one to Colton Bailey comes away with it, finds Sides. Sides relaxed, lollipops over to Loya in the corner. Nobody guarding Tallheim over here if they can get him the ball. Loya to fire the 3, no good. Cox gets a rebound and stolen by Thompson. Logan continues to have that 2-point lead here. His Sides, I thought he had him ripped. Thompson inside, and the foul is Colton Bailey. I think that's going to be 5 on Colton Bailey as he is done. And Hewlin back to the line. Skimper in for Bailey. Bailey fouls out. That's Colton Bailey. Hewlin's first is up and good. 3 for 8 for the line for Ulen as this one's off. 3-point lead, Trojans. Inside the Drew Skimper zone. This one is good. That's where that band lives, and they don't know it. Drew Skimper gets on the board here with 2. 51-50, the Trojans up by 1 as we're under 2 to go. Knocked out of there by Cox into the corner to Sparks. Sparks with that big left hand over to Hogan. You don't want to foul here if you're Northern Valley. Just play some straight up defense here and control the glass when that ball gets there. We're at 1:30 to go in this one. Tallheim rips it. Tallheim stole it from Sparks, and Sparks is going to get the foul. Tallheim is going to go to the line. That's Sparks' 5th? It is.
That's his 5th.
It is. Ian Sparks, as I turned and looked at Harley real quick, and he held up 5 fingers going, that's Sparks' 5th. Sparks is now out of the game. Anthony Temple, number 5, into the game. Tallheim to the line, and he makes it. See, Tallheim went to the game to the free throw line at the end of the last game, or the first game between these two, and missed it. I know he felt bad about it. He was bound and determined he was not going to let that happen again, and he makes them both.
Now Valley just needs to play smart defense.
So Northern Valley now leads by 1. As all the point guard, all the ball handling is off the floor for Logan, except for Hogan, and Hogan draws the foul from Loya. Good play by Kyler Hogan. And the man steps to the line, and he's going to shoot free throws. But we've got
time for the senior Michael Thompson to step up and be a leader too.
That's right. Here's Hogan. Short on this one. One-point game here. Northern Valley still leads. If he makes this one, we are all knotted up at 52. Hogan's second attempt is long. Skimper controls the rebound, and Sides will set the offense. And let's see here what Coach Sides came up with in the timeout. Cox is going to turn, and he's going to be bodied by Thompson. It doesn't matter. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. The senior, Theron Cox, will go to the line. He's 4 for 6 tonight so far. Northern Valley with the 1-point lead. Theron Cox makes this one. And Harley, I know you haven't seen this all season, is Hanson back in for Skimper, offense, defense here. Theron Cox has struggled from the line all season long. Tonight he's stepping up and he's making them. Second one is also good. 6 for 8 from the free throw line for Theron Cox here in this one. And Northern Valley out to a 3-point lead. Do not leave your shooters if you're Northern Valley. That's Josh Ulen in the corner. Knipp can fire a 3, and they let him do it. This one just long. Tallheim controls, and Side says, easy, boys, easy, boys. We got the lead. We can dribble this one out. Not closely guarded yet. Now he is. Tallheim inside to Hanson. His turnaround jump shot. Floater and good for the freshman. Not really inside. And Tallheim picks him off. Now over to Loya. 5-point lead for the Huskies as they flip it out here. Up top, we're under 30. Tallheim in the corner. Long skip pass here to Hanson. And a foul in there by Ulen. He's got no choice. Jeremiah Hanson, you got ice in your veins, shooting a turnaround jump shot fadeaway in this point of the game, and he drains it. Now he goes to the line to put this on ice. Ice, baby. But before that, we got a timeout by Northern Valley. This one. Splash. Northern Valley up 6. Tallheim knocks it out of there, but it's controlled by Knipp. He's got to find somewhere to go with it. Now to Thompson. Thompson loses track of it for a little bit. Now he's going to flip it to Knipp. He's got to get a shot up. They left him wide open, and Hanson controls the rebound. He will be fouled in there by Josh Ulen, and he'll go back to the free throw line. Northern Valley up now by 6 as this one is just kind of ran out of players over there for Coach Delmont. I hope Dylan Van Lays is okay. As that was a major impact in this game, as there was no Dylan Van Lays in the second half. There was really no Ty Katz in the fourth quarter whatsoever. He was in for like 5 seconds of the fourth quarter. Newell fouled out. Hansen comes in and nails this one. He's 2 for 3. Sparks fouls out. Hansen's second one. Nice, soft, up, and rattles in. Northern Valley now up 8. Just not wanting to hear any whistles as they move forward quickly to the rim. No good for Hewlin. And this ball game's going to be over. His side's just going to dribble it out. Northern Valley Huskies stay hot and find a way to win this one in the end, 59-51. Coach Delmont and the Logan Trojans, hang your head high, boys. That one was a tough one, and they're not going to like swallowing that one as they head to the locker room. Northern Valley advances to the final.